Hi guys, this is Tabiasobi, and today, are you looking for all the fish needed to satisfy Kanya's fishing side quest in Monster Hunter Wilds? Well, look no further, as I've cooked up this side quest guide to help you catch all the fish that Kanya is looking for, including the Goldenfish, Gravid Bowfin, the Whopper of a fish, which is basically just large fish, and then the Grand Escunite. So how do you start Kanya's fishing side quest chain in Monster Hunter Wilds? Well, after first unlocking pop-up camps in the campaign, you will also unlock the first side quest from fishing enthusiast Kanya. I keep wanting to say Kanya because of Monster Hunter stories too. Yeah, so to find Kanya, head to the Scarlet Forest base camp and just walk all the way to the end of the camp towards the shallow waters. Talk to Kanya and she will ask you to catch a fish. Any fish will do, so just take out your trusty fishing rod and catch whichever fish you can. This should satisfy her for a while. And then after reaching high rank in Monster Hunter Wilds and unlocking Hunter rank 10, you will also unlock several side quests. One of those is Kanya's next fishing side quest, where she will ask you to find her a goldenfish. One place you'll find them is the Area 14 groundwater vein camp in the plains. So just head southeast to the opening past a mining spot and then a snow herb, and you will see a pool of water. Then look for signs of goldenfish swimming in there. It's a long straight fish with a brush-like tail and back whisker. And so have your fishing rod ready with your golden bughead bait. I've also had success using a capture net when I'm being impatient, although sometimes you end up catching a different kind of fish. By the way, this place is also where you can catch platinum fish. In fact, I caught a platinum fish before the goldenfish. Monster Hunter Desire Sensor strikes again. You can also go northeast from the same camp and find another pool, which you can actually dive into. So before you dive, just check, and if you don't see any goldenfish, go ahead, dive into the water, and then surface on the other side. So this gives you several opportunities from the same camping spot to find goldenfish. And then after fishing a goldenfish and showing it to Kanya, she will ask you to catch a Gravid Bowfin. So the Gravid Bowfin can be caught at many locations, but tends to only come out more during certain conditions. This includes times of plenty, as opposed to fallow periods. Your chances of catching a Gravid Bowfin also go up around dusk or dawn, like a vampire. One location you can catch them is at the Ancient Room Camp in Area 20 of Ice Shard Cliffs, just west of Area 13. There will be a fishing spot right inside the camp area just south of the tent. Have your emerald jitterbait ready, and look for a dark brown fish with a narrow tail in the waters. And then after showing Kanya the Gravid Bowfin, she will think you're finally ready to catch a Whopper of a fish, which basically refers to the largest fish that you can find in Monster Hunter Wilds. So there's several fish that fit this bill, but they can all be found at the same spot, which is basically the open waters of the Scarlet Forest. To get to the fishing spot, you'll need to go to the Great Lake Shore at Area 17, and so if you already have the pop-up camp unlocked there, this will be much faster. So from the camp, head southwest to the narrow passage made of tree roots until you get to a large body of water with rocks and tusk-like outcroppings. Some parts will have schools of fish swimming in a circle that get even more bustling during a downpour. Like you'll see birds trying to dive bomb in there and get some fish, which is actually pretty neat. As bait, you'll need to either use the tough joint or duster rig, depending on the type of large aquatic animal that you want to catch. So tough joint is good for fast fish like gastronome tuna, and then duster rig is good for fish like gazelle. I've also caught giant squid with a tough joint bait, by the way, although you'll get better bait for squid later. Now feel free to change spots if you're not having any luck at one location, because there's actually a couple of places here that you can fish at. And then once you get a bite, use the left stick to point in the same direction that your catch is moving toward to prevent your line from getting too much tension. And then, this is important, if a large fish jumps out of the water, press the same direction it's headed to, but also press R2 to restrain it. Otherwise it'll get away, because that happened to me once. That's what happens if you read the tutorial and then forgot what it said. Now when the fish is tired, it'll stop moving, and that's your cue to press down on the left analog stick to slowly start pulling it towards you. You might have to do this several times, but the fish will just get closer and closer until you can eventually pull it out. And now you think, yay, I'm done! But you're not. It's not going to be that easy. So after catching a big fish, Kanya will give you one final fishing request, and that's to catch something even she hasn't caught yet, which is the Grand Escunite. So this is actually a rare large squid with shimmering silver and blue colors. Before catching it, you'll notice that you have a new type of bait called the tentacle rig, which is great for catching squid. Use the same techniques that you did with the Whopper fishing side quest, and you should catch the Grand Escunite once it pops up. Congratulations! You have now finished all your high rank fishing side quests with Kanya, and demonstrated incredible patience. I swear, sometimes even with the right bait, it takes forever for this fish to bite. As always, if you have any thoughts or questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section. And don't forget to check out all our other Monster Hunter Wilds videos as well. Once again, this is Tabi Asobi, and thank you for watching.
さすがだね、釣りとも。じゃあ早速どんな釣りだったかを根掘り葉掘り聞かせてもらおうかなって思ってたんだけど、やっぱやめとく。やっぱり一釣り人としては自分で釣りたいよね。たとえ時間がかかっても。
そうだな、その方がいいかもしれない。
よーし、絶対自力で釣ってみせるから見ててよ。あ、そうだ、ここで釣り友が心を動かされる耳寄りな情報を教えてあげるよ。エスカナイトの他にも珍しい個体や未知の魚の報告例があるんだ。ね、気になるでしょ。それでこそ釣り友。これからも釣り人生を楽しもうね、釣り友。